The glorious hillsides of Maggiora Park welcome the 2024 MxGP World Championships for the MxGP of Italy, as the series reaches its halfway point at one of the most iconic venues in the entire calendar. The history behind the mighty Italian circuit in the northwestern area of the country is such that it hardly needs to be told. Even though there have only ever been 11 MxGP events at the venue, plus 5 nations events over its near 60-year history. Last year's racing was held later in the year and saw Jorge Prado and Andrea Adamo clinch the 2 World Championship crowns, while Jeremy Seewer and Jago Geerts took the Grand Prix winners' trophies. Hurlings has won the most individual races at the circuit, 5 in total, although they were all in MX2, and he hasn't visited the circuit since the 2016 MX of Nations, where he took the individual open class win, despite the Netherlands losing the team trophy to France on the final lap of the entire weekend. For the 5th straight MxGP weekend, the red plate changes hands as the crews head to northwestern Italy. Team HRC's Tim Geiser, who took only his 2nd ever GP win at Maggiora back in 2015, on his way to the MX2 world title, and another in MxGP in 2022, carries just a 4-point lead in the standings over MxGP world champion Jorge Prado. The Spaniard won the first race in Maggiora last year, as a problem for Romain Febvre made the points gap insurmountable, leaving the Redbull Gasgas factory racing team to celebrate with their new world champion. So far this year, when the conditions have been dry and straightforward, the one-plate holder has been close to untouchable, but mistakes on rain-affected circuits have cost him his championship lead despite winning 6 of the 9 Grands Prix this year. Jeffrey Hurlings took his first win of the season for Redbull KTM factory racing last weekend in Latvia, and is now 68 points behind Geiser in the standings. Having never raced a Grand Prix at Maggiora on a 450, it's difficult to guess where his pace will be on the Italian slopes, but that nation's appearance saw him take a 2-1 scorecard when a fall cost him the win in his first outing. He will probably be quite happy if wet weather follows the series again this weekend. One rider having a great year so far in MxGP is Schmicker Racing pilot Cornelius Tendel, who lies 12th in the standings and has winning history at Maggiora, having won in EMX 250 back in 2022. Mattia Guadagnini sits 14th in the standings and is the highest-placed Italian in MxGP so far, although last year's EMX 250 champion Andrea Bonacorsi is currently 16th for Monsterenergy Yamaha factory MxGP, having switched to the bigger bike at round 5. If Guadagnini repeats his recent lightning starts on the Neston Husqvarna factory racing machine, the noise from the crowd will be deafening. Ivo Monticelli is the sole survivor for the Italian MRT racing team Beta Squad, and will again be looking to break the top 10 in his home country.